It has been almost a year since the tragic terrorist attack on Bourbon Street, and cars have continued driving into the crowded pedestrian zone even when the barricades are in place. Now, after WDSU began asking why a safety tool wasn't being used, police confirm new technology is being activated today to alert officers the moment a vehicle enters Bourbon Street during pedestrian-only hours. Investigative reporter Cassie Sherm explains why some say it's needed and the other measures now in place for the holidays to keep you safe.
Nearly a year later, the community still lives the devastating impact from the deadly New Year's Day terrorist attack and remembers the 14 people killed. But even with new barricades in place, one risk has continued to surface: vehicles driving on Bourbon Street when it's supposed to be packed with people, not cars.
They're getting in the car and they're driving through thick crowds to get to the next barricade, which they then move out of the way. They leave the barricade open for anybody else to come onto the street with another vehicle.
Brian Lagarde with Project NOLA came up with a solution more than a month ago.
In addition to the other things that we're already helping the New Orleans Police Department with, we're now also able to detect when a vehicle is traveling on Bourbon Street after hours.
Using cameras like these that are already lined down the street.
Not using facial recognition or clothing recognition or anything like that. It's simply detecting.
When a vehicle moves where it shouldn't, police are notified instantly. But even after the technology was demonstrated, it wasn't immediately turned on.
Obviously, the system works extremely well. It's our understanding that it appears that she's waiting for approval from the mayor's office.
Public safety advocates say delays like this can leave vulnerabilities in place.
You know, Cassie, I think the political pace is just extraordinarily slow. And unfortunately, we are seeing public safety perhaps become a victim of a very slow political process.
Now, this free technology from Project NOLA has been available for more than a month now. So I started asking the question, why haven't we been using it when cars have been driving on Bourbon Street? Well, today, NOPD tells me it will be starting to use that program, and they're going to start in the 8th District.
It's just an extra. I mean, we're going to have drones. We're going to have all the things that technology as a force leverage. But the whole thing is designed that people can come to New Orleans.
Could this mean a difference between life and death if something was to happen?
Very easily, yes.
City leaders say preventing a repeat of last year requires layered security and extra communication.
All hands on deck. We all realize what happened last year. We can't have a repeat. And everyone is really putting their hands to the plow, moving to stand direction, keep the French Quarter safe.
Councilmember Freddie King says the focus is simple.
And it's just saying, hey, there's a vehicle on Bourbon where it shouldn't be and when it shouldn't be there.
Do you think this year we've done enough to harden up Bourbon Street since we are in the year mark?
I do. I think that the solution that's out there is working, and I think that, again, the overwhelming presence of the amount of law enforcement, National Guard, and others that will be there is going to be a very large deterrent.
With barriers, we've seen videos of people moving them with their bodies and stuff like that. Is that a concern that you guys have?
I can't answer that. I know that the NOPD's addressed it. They've addressed it through some training and then also working with the vendor.
In New Orleans, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU Investigates.